was a very good year for the West Milford Highlanders as they finished 16-8 in a three-way tie for second in the Big North Conference Independence Division. However, the team lost an enormous amount of wins to graduation. But for head coach Taylor Pevney, entering his 10th year, they saw this coming down the line a few years ago and started to prepare for this outcome in this coming season.
I never like to use the term rebuilding. I always like to consider ourselves as a contender in some fashion. Like we said, we lost a bunch of seniors last year. I was going through it today. It's probably close to 120 plus wins that are coming out of our lineup from last season. We were sophomore and junior heavy last year, so we do return a lot. Last few years too, we've kind of been to a point. We knew we had a big senior heavy class last year, and we were going to lose those guys. So we've kind of been to a point over the last couple of years to find spots for some guys to get varsity experience over the last few years, so that they at least had something, some form of experience before stepping onto a mat this year. So I think we'll be competitive. We should be able to fill a full lineup. Obviously we'll have some new guys in certain spots, but overall, going through it, I think we got about 10, 11 weight classes where guys have varsity experience.
One of the wrestlers the coach will have back in the lineup is Jesse Araujo. The senior who was injured most of last year was a little nervous getting ready for this upcoming campaign, but thinks they can do some things.
Definitely been a little iffy coming off the injury. I feel a lot better, but we have a kind of a young team coming in this year, but they're learning. I'm excited. We got a couple guys returning. I think we'll be good. I think we're at the end of the year. We'll start rolling.
On the girls' side, the team will be led by sophomore Jackie Sloan, who just missed qualifying for the state tournament a year ago. This is going to be an interesting season for the Highlanders wrestling team. They knew they were going to lose some seniors in this past few years and prepared for it by having some of those young guys step in and take some spots when needed. But it's going to be hard to replace that kind of talent. I don't think it'll be as much of a drop-off as people suspect, but I still think there'll be a step back this year. I look for them to finish closer to 500 and 5th in the Big North Conference Independence Division. For GardenStateHSWrestling.com, Donald J. Brower reporting.